Hello and welcome, or welcome back, because this is already the 12th enigame that is about to start. We are super excited and hope you are as well. It seems the hype is still strong with all our teams, at least the teams we already know. But we have many first time puzzlers on board, so we will quickly explain what will await you in the next 2 days. There will be some tips on puzzling and, of course, a tour of the newest features we've implemented. So, in a nutshell, any game is a team challenge consisting of logical and creative puzzles and riddles. And the puzzles get harder the further you advance. Important solutions to a solution to a puzzle is one or multiple words or numbers or emojis, and you need to enter those in the answer box. And each time your team solves a puzzle, you advance to the next one. There will be 3 episodes with puzzles. The first one is about to start 5 p.m. and will probably last a few hours. Second episode will start tomorrow at 11, German time zone, remind you, and will last the whole day. Still, there's time on Sunday, but there might be slower support from any team side on Sunday. And there will be a 30-minute break before episode 3. So we kind of force you to get up from your chair, eat something, drink something like that. Yeah. And episode 3 will be hard. So expect to spend some time on that. Remember, though, the real challenge is to beat the game. And as you have seen in our trailer, this event is themed around food. Now, before I hand over to Kozoi, we also want to thank our sponsor, TNG, for sponsoring Enigame again. And if you're interested in meeting us, you might want to check out TNG's Big Tech Day. We will give a talk about puzzle design and puzzle hunts. That happens on October the 24th. Now, over to Kozoi.
Thank you. I think just in a second my camera actually went dead, which is nice of my camera to do. Let's see if I can get it back. Maybe, maybe not. Let's reset, otherwise you have to work with my EOS webcam utility for now. So without showing myself this time, I'll fix it after my part is over. Thank you for SBA again. And I will present to you some of the tips here that might help you getting through this puzzle. I mean, lots may have happened since the last any game, so you might need a refresher, and also for the more experienced teams, it can't hurt to go back to the basics. Now, if you're completely new to any game, listen closely now. Also, you can find some basic information regarding the game on our website, either on the event page or on the rules and info section. So on the rules and info page, you can find a list of possible encodings that you might want to try in the Help, I'm Stuck section with the fitting name, of course. The internet is an amazing resource for everyone doing puzzle hunts. There's a decoder for almost everything from alien alphabets from Futurama to Sherlock Holmes' Dancing Man ciphers. Everything is out there. But be careful that you find the correct one and try out several to be sure, because you don't want to do everything by hand. I just said the internet is a great resource, which is a bit of a lie these days. It might be getting worse, so if you're researching something, take a closer look and make sure Google's AI is not hallucinating on you. Team communication is also key, so we recommend using some shared notes or some shared space, either on our website or on your own, to collaborate on the puzzles. Regarding our hints, for each puzzle, we have prepared a series of hints that will be visible for your team after you spend a certain amount of time on the puzzles. And some puzzles have intermediate results, which we call eurekas, and a hint might correspond to such an eureka. If you enter it, Eureka unlocks the associated hints and makes the Eureka appear. and you immediately start the waiting time for the next hint. So you basically save times on hints if you enter eurekas, which are associated to hints. So make sure you enter every little finding, but be aware that if it makes lots of sense what you're doing, we might not give you an eureka for it in the later stage of the hunt. Speaking of hints, we try to tidy up the interface a little bit and make hints hide automatically once you've reached a point in the puzzle where you don't need them anymore. You can always show them again by clicking on the small lock symbol, however. And now to our new university competition. Tao will present this to you guys.
Okay. As always, there are a few new features in every round of enigame, and this time around we are introducing a completely new university competition. This works as follows. So you can assign your team to a university and then score points for that university. And in the end, settle once for all which is the best university, at least in this narrow sense here. You can earn points in 6 different categories. The first 3 are for finishing episode 1, 2, and 3. And the other categories is for submitting really good memes that the community loves. In all categories, you get points depending on which rank you have, according to this formula on the slides. So if you placed 10th in the episode 1, you get 100 divided by the square root of 10 points. Shouldn't be too difficult to figure out, I would assume. And for the meme voting, it depends on like how many upvotes your meme gets on our Discord channel. So we also create a ranking from most upvoted meme to lowest upvoted meme. If you haven't joined the university competition yet, you can still do that. And we will walk through real quick how that is done. So if you're on our website and you have already created a team, you can go to Teams, and now there's an Edit button for the team. You can still set a logo and a theme sound if you want, and if you scroll down, there's an option to select a university for which you want to compete. There's also an autocomplete to join others. If you're not at a university, you can also compete for your organization or your company. If you have done so, you can see in the statistics that you not only see your overall rank and your rank within your given team size, so like small teams see how they're doing compared to other small teams, you can also see how you do compared to university teams. And after you have solved an episode, here's an example for that. You will get a message that details how many points you have scored for your university and also the current rank of that university. This is only like a momentary view into the ranking. Obviously, as people score more or less points for universities, this ranking will change. Next, we have one more new feature. As you might have spotted previously maybe, on the Teams page, you can not only edit the university or organization for which you want to compete, but you can also add pinned links. For example, useful tools, a Google Sheet, a Miro board, whatever you prefer to work in. And if you save this to your team and then navigate back to the game screen, you will see that the pinned links will appear on your right. So if you have something that's handy, everybody in the team will know this or see it and can use it. And for Google Sheets, you have the extra option to also embed it in the site if you want to. That also has some downsides, obviously, it's less space, but could be useful. And that's it for new features. Next up will be BMAT with some details about the changes to the meme competitions. Have fun.
Exactly, Tao. So speaking of meme competition, we also have to speak about prizes. Of course, there will be the collectible keychains again for the first 3 teams. And again, we will have a community vote for the best image meme, for the best video meme, for the best artwork, and for the best craft. So be creative in this competition. Check out the meme channel on Discord or the stats page of the last event on the website to get some inspiration. And we really love and appreciate all your submissions in all the different categories and are eager to see what we will come up with this time around. Because with every new theme we are having, we also have an explosion of creativity we observe on your side. So we will be looking forward to it. So if any submission is not fitting the mentioned categories, we might create a new one along the way. So for example, last time we had a baking competition. So we also had a special prize for the best cake image, which was submitted. Let's see what might happen this time around. All submissions until Sunday, 18 o'clock Central European time will be taken into consideration to win. And this time around, the meme award, the art award, and the craft award will be entirely democratic. So you as a community will vote on your winner, not on a pre-selection, which we are doing, but it's entirely up to you. And you do this by using the AnyWin emoji underneath it. So we have a ranking of all submitted memes according to the AnyWin emoji. So please use this emoji to vote for your favorite entries. And we will crown the winning submissions, of course, in the closing stream on Sunday evening. But this time around, as Tao has already mentioned, there's a university competition. So making memes, art, and craft counts twice because you can also get points in these categories for your university. So the more memes, arts, and craft you produce, the more points you will score for your organization or university. So bring it on and spam us with all these beautiful creations. And of course, don't forget to vote. That's a universal thing to do. And now over to Orion with some closing remarks.
Yes, thank you, BMAD. So I wanted to show you the achievement of this edition of Enigame, and it looks like this. And as always, you can add it to your achievement board by finishing at least the first episode. The further you get in the hunt, the shinier the badge gets. Take a look at your account to see the achievements you have already collected throughout the years. You'll find it in your profile. If you want something to hold in your hands to remind you of this Enigame, you can buy the collectible keychain with the achievement image on it. And you can get that from our shop. You're free to choose your own price for that, but there is a minimum price that covers our production costs. The shop has already been opened, and we will collect orders and keep the shop open until October the 5th. Only after that, we'll commission production and send out the ordered items in the weeks after. Some statistics for you. As of now, roughly 250 teams have registered, and we have 650 users already. And we expect these numbers to grow over the weekend. Our Discord server has more than 2,000 accounts, so it's a large community, but you will find it is a very friendly and vibrant community, and to be honest, it's just simply the best community ever. We will moderate the general chat on Discord for spoilers and rude behavior. As always, we have never had any issues with bullying or any form of discrimination, and we intend to keep it that way. Thus, we will be very strict and delete inappropriate comments and memes should there ever be any. We will host the finishing stream on Sunday, 8 o'clock German time here on Twitch, and you can look forward to statistics, prizes, and a wrap-up then. All right, then I think that's it from our side. I hope you are hungry for some tasty puzzles. Good luck and bon appétit!